So now let's complete to fix the issue. So the problem here is it take a time to, so we have clear, we have place order, so let's see what is the problem. So loading, dash loading. So we want to fetch the card. So catch, and finally here we make loading. So first true, false. So set loading to true. So this is handle remove, handle clear. I want to no, not the price, but I want to fill the cart. So the cart, shopping cart, disabled, loading, clear cart. Okay, so let's go step by step. If the cart is equal to 0 empty, so now the cart is empty. So let's go to the page products, admin user, so let's see where the problem, I think. Fetch. So if loading, return loader, not loader. Now go to the cart, page, sorry, if loading, return loader, and loader so the path will be sorry loader. So let's check now to see the animation of loading. So now it good. So loader, import loader. Yes. So what is the So loader is not defined. Why? I think it's the wrong path. So loader is not defined. So here I make loader. This y is defined now. The inspected token, this character, and token type is not valid JSON. So I don't understand this error will happen. Why? But so this error occur because your application is trying to praise HTML code as JSON. Okay, so the character being of the HTML tag specifically, okay, so which breaks the JSON dot phrase or JSON function just expect. Okay, so so the order placed successfully, but the problem here is not the order. View the order detail. I want here to make the so in Laravel. Next.js. Without repeat without repeat the without repeat so app context provider. So use context, okay, context. Version account. So we want to As you can see, we want to fetch the data of count the card. For example, here it's 0 because it will remove. Also pending the payment they provide. Here I want to make to generate code and or string between them between number and character that contain the specific, not the ID, but like unique number, because here the user can, for example, make 2, make 3, make 5. So error fetching order. So this is what I want. Now here's a fetch now. So let's see. JavaScript. So okay, so method of context, card context, order context. So we create another context. So what is the components, and here card context.js. So test card context.js, and okay, so create a context, use context effect. Okay, use null, create another context. So provider, so just paste here, and we want to see all context. Okay, navbar children. Okay, so card provider children. So the authentication context to get the authorization of the user, so can check the card if authenticated. And card account. Okay, so loading, set loading. First loading is true, so I don't need here loading because I just set an account. Okay, so what is the problem here? Set an account, finally, so we don't need this. Okay, so we have the to get the token from the local storage, the token. So try to fetch the API. Okay, so because the card should be authenticated to see the card. Accepted beer token application. Okay, so data. Not lamp or 0. Now create context, card context, data provider, value, card account, set card account, fetch card, loading. I don't need it here. Fetch the cards I don't need. Now let's go to the layout. So inside the art provider, we make the cart provider. Okay, so I want to import my cart. From the context and cart context. So I want to import here. So the cart provider Okay, so this now, so let's go to product to make an add to cart. So you start adding product added to cart. Now I go to cart, but still the problem same because we don't get the so let's go to the cart, so to the navbar, sorry, and here I want to get my use option. So cart context, so use context, export as use cart. Now I want to use cart, and here I want just make cart context. So use cart, so let's just plant use cart. For example, here use cart. I want to just plant in the console. So let's see now. let's see now on the console. So this is our object, user card. I think the user card, the API is card. Okay, so data.json. Okay, I need to check if console data I want to see so the data display normal and the card. So .id I want to just make, so here data dot I want to make data dot length to see the number of the item inside the cart, and specifically with the authenticated user. So I go to the console again, so undefined. Why undefined? So respond data. Okay, so like this. I want to access the items because it's as an object, and I want to access the items inside object. So now display one because we have one items. Let's go. So there, as you can see, but the problem is, so set cart account. Okay, cart account, set cart account. Now you want to go to navbar and const so value cart account use cart. Okay, so use cart, and I want to console this cart account. Let's refresh the page. Now it really well. Cart account, set cart account, because cart account is first state and we want to display. Okay, so now I want to just copy this item. I want to remove, and where is the on category, where is the cart product? Okay, so here I want to paste my variable of count. Now as you can see it changed to 1. Okay, we go to the why this $0 of what? cards. So I don't need this. Let's keep this as simple. Okay, so font awesome. Now we want to go to order. We have one order, so card. Why we don't make one context and it will be var context or count context instead to rebuild or remake another context for the order, and we have context for the category. So what I think is to make this is because later we want to the code be more maintainable and easy to change. So if we want to feature or fix some bug, it's easy to go direct to the file or direct to the piece of code and fix the issue or modify or add feature or maybe rewrite another code efficient. So I respect the principle of the organization of the code, and so let's here make another context.js. So first I want to just copy this, make here, and let's name an order under context about. So then just copy here, order set, fetch an order. So we create our context and so so I replace it here with the order. So I want to just check if live is so let's back. So we want to create our context and order provider contain the children user. Okay, so set orders, fetch order, set order account. I want to just paste this and the value is okay, set and then product account. So now what data of, so here we have orders. Okay, so also the set Okay, here the card count. So the order count set order count. Okay, so fetch an order. Never be used to as a fetch an order. So fetch an order. Okay, so in the layout I will get my order context. I will get my order context. Now I want here the order provider. Okay, so card. Now let's go to the num bar to import our context. So I want here to just replace with order context. Now we want to order context. Okay, so no. So here is the order count. Use order. Okay, so now what is the order? Spawn the order. The order count. So let check now. It should be one on the order. I think the path is wrong or what? So let's check the API route. So order. So the path is order provider, order context. Okay. So maybe this. So if it's live work not. So let's see if the order is so but why he in the power order account? So just remove this. use order context. I think the problem is on the order context. So we have okay, so fetch order provider, order counts, and order count is state to 0. Data API, so this fetch from this API. Now what is the problem? Set order count. Okay, so let console dot log, so order count, and for the order count I want to data dot length and see if the problem is so. So here the problem, the order account is undefined. Okay, so let's see what is the problem here, but we just make, so I think is an order, okay. So let's